Welcome to this lesson on slope-intercept form. Slope-intercept form is the form of a linear equation that shows the slope and the y-intercept. And slope-intercept form is y equals mx plus b. So m is your slope and b is the y-intercept, which means it's where the line crosses the y-axis. And add that to your notes. Where the line crosses the y-axis. And we already know slope is the steepness of the line, the rise over run of the line. Okay, so we want to write the equation of a line with a slope of 1/2 and that crosses the y-axis at 3. So we're going to use y equals mx plus b. So y equals a slope of 1/2, that's my m, so 1/2 times x. And it crosses the y-axis at 3. That means my b is my y-intercept at 3, so plus 3. All right, number 2, write the equation of a line with a slope of -4 and a y-intercept of 0. So y equals -4x. And then if my slope is 0, you don't have to write plus 0, just leave it like that, -4x. All right, let's talk about graphing using slope-intercept form. So number 1, we want to write the equation of the line given the graph. So if we're writing it in slope-intercept form, we need the y-intercept, where it crosses the y-axis, and we need the slope. So let's do slope first. Let's pick 2 points on that line. It doesn't matter which 2. I'm going to pick this one and this one. And by points, I mean where the line goes through an exact coordinate point. So where one of the vertical lines and one of the horizontal lines meet, that's in a point. Okay, so first of all, this has a positive slope because it's rising from left to right, so I know it's positive. And it's rising 1 and running 2. So rise over run, vertical over horizontal distance, 1 over 2. So my slope is 1/2. My b is where it crosses the y-axis. Remember, this is my y-axis. And it crosses here at -1, -2. So my b is -2. So if I'm going to write that equation, it's going to be y equals positive 1/2 x minus 2 because it's a -2. That is my answer. All right, let's try that again. Let's do our slope first. Now this one has a negative slope because it's falling from left to right. And I'm going to pick these 2 points. So let's see, it has a rise of 3 and a run of 1, which reduces to -3. And then my b is here, where it crosses the y-axis at positive 1, 2, 3. So my equation is going to be y equals -3x plus 3. All right, pause the video and try the third one by yourself. All right, let's see how we did. So my slope is positive. Positive, let's see, it's running 1. Rising 1, running 4. And my b is here. Let me erase this so I can see better. At -2. So my answer would be positive 1/4 x minus 2. All right, the next ones I have given you the equation and we want to graph those. So number 4, graph the linear function y equals -1/3 minus 2. So on these, I'm going to start with my y-intercept and then count the slope from that point. So here's my y-intercept, -2. And then I'm going to count my slope. So it's negative 1/3. That means I know my graph is going to be falling from left to right. So it's going to have a vertical distance of 1 and a horizontal distance of 3. So it really doesn't matter if you go up or down, 1 up or 1 down. I'm going to go down just because I know it's going to fall. Just make sure that, here's 1, here's 3. Make sure that when you graph, the line's going to be falling from left to right. And then I'm going to go up 1 and then left 3 and do the same thing. And when you graph it, make sure it's falling because it has a negative slope. All right, the next one, same thing. So I'm going to start at 1. This one again has a negative slope, so I know it has to go down from left to right. So this is negative 2, which means 2 over 1. So rise 2, run 1. And I'm going to do the same thing in the opposite direction. I'm going to go down 2 and then over 1, so it falls from left to right. Now if you accidentally go the wrong way and you graph it and you see, oops, I did a positive slope, just erase it and go the opposite direction. All right, pause the video and try 6 by yourself. And just remember, if you don't see a slope, it's an understood slope of positive 1. All right, let's see how we did. So we're starting out at negative 4. This is a positive slope, so I know it has to rise from left to right. And it has a slope of 1. That means 1 over 1. So rise 1, run 1. Rise 1, run 1. And then connect your points. All right, you can stop the video now and complete the practice.